Welcome to Daily Rising, Ignite Everyday Excellence. I'm Dawn D'Amico, your mental performance mastery coach, here to bring you daily mindset and motivation strategies to fuel your success in every area of life. Get ready to ignite your excellence with today's show. Leadership isn't about titles. It's not about who has the loudest voice or the biggest office. It's about the kind of influence you carry, especially the kind that no one sees. This is invisible influence, and it might just be the most powerful type of leadership there is, because the truth is, people aren't just listening to your words, they're watching your life. They're picking up on how you handle pressure, how you treat people when you don't need anything from them, how you show up when no one's applauding, when no one's recognizing, and no one's watching. Your habits, your tone, your energy when you walk into the room, that's the real leadership test. The challenge is that invisible leadership doesn't show up on paper. You won't see it in KPIs or performance reviews, but it shapes culture. It sets the tone. It determines what's acceptable and what's not. Think about it. Have you ever been around someone who never said much, but their presence just raised the bar? They didn't have to talk about standards. You actually felt them. That's invisible influence. Or maybe the opposite has happened. Someone who preached positivity but walked around with a heavy draining energy. People didn't follow what they said. They mirrored what was being modeled. And that's the heart of leadership. People will follow your example, not your intention. So here's a question to reflect on. What is it like to be led by you on your average day? Not on your best day, not when the stars align or you've had 3 cups of coffee, but when things are messy, when you're tired, when plans fall through. Because that's when invisible leadership is the loudest. That's when people decide whether or not they trust you, respect you, and want to follow you. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. It's about being authentic and being rooted in values you actually live by. So today, whether you lead a team, a business, a classroom, or your family, remember this. Your leadership is showing whether you realize it or not. And your influence might be loudest in the moments you didn't think mattered. The eye roll, every encouraging word, every follow-through, every broken promise. They all speak. So choose today to lead with intention, even in the quiet, even in the chaos, even when no one seems to be paying attention, because they are. And what they feel from you, that's what they'll carry with them. Thank you for listening to another episode of Daily Rising. If you enjoyed today's show, drop a review and share it with your friends. Don't forget to check the show notes for a recap of today's message, along with valuable resources and opportunities to connect further and ignite your excellence.